Welcome to Minecraft. Now, before I begin, I just want to mention that I cannot sign into my Microsoft account on here. I mean, I can try, watch. I'll try. I'll show you. One of the first things I'm going to rant on. Yeah, I did what it told me to do. I put in the thing to link the thing into the account, but the thing is that won't let me. It won't let me. It's just not letting me. Which is why I need to rant on this, because I need to spread awareness about this thing, with this little issue. I meant to put that. Okay. So, I know you're probably thinking you're overreacting or some shit, but I'm not. I literally have tried like multiple times on my main PlayStation account, like a buttload of times to check, double check, triple check, and so on, but I haven't been able to get into the Minecraft skin customizer / editor thing. I mean, either the game just freezes up whenever I do that. Okay, so yeah, I'm using a different PlayStation account, which I just created not too long ago. You're probably wondering, why am I ranting on this issue if very few people probably have themselves? Well, there's tons of reasons, and I can basically just go through why I dislike the issue here. It's being a piece of crap, and it really angers me that I can't do that stuff anymore. And I don't know why, but Mojang and Microsoft, or at least one of the two, need to get their issues fixed. I hope it gets fixed in the next update, because I swear to God, I am gonna be pissed if they don't fix that. Because right now they're being assholes, like pure assholes. No offense. But the thing is that it really pisses me off. I don't know how many of you have had that issue where it just freezes up whenever you try customizing your own Minecraft skin. Good thing I'll crash myself on this one. But my point is, it's very annoying. It really ticks me off here, and I don't know why it does. It just does, really. If you were going through it, you would know what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's my internet connection, because I've technically tested it, like the Wi-Fi connection, to see if that's the problem to something or another. But point is, it gets annoying whenever a game freezes up. Every time, every time. I've tried getting into my Microsoft account just to customize my own Minecraft skin for one moment. It just freezes, like the instant it happens, and, you know, it really does suck. Sucks balls. Hopefully if people will rant about it. I might be the first person to rant about this, but yeah, that's a different story. Well, then I'm the first one to rant about this. Hopefully there's no problem. But point is, it's annoying. I hope it gets reported, because people need to know that issues need to get fixed. Every time there's an issue, it gets annoying every 50 trillion times. Alright. Anyway, there is still one thing I need to rant about. It's not really much of the thing now, but that's only because the person got their channel terminated earlier today. Messed up the process, but for those of you that have not seen any situation relating to what I'm going to be talking about, I will explain what I can the best I can. There's a person that was on the internet a while back that got terminated today, known as Jellybug Studios. Now Jellybug was practically part of the gacha community, but but the person was like one of the worst from what I hear and know, and I've obviously seen for myself beforehand, but point is, Jellybug Studios had a community of kids below 13 for the age watching NSFW I can't even talk today. NSFW type of content. Believe me, I don't even know why I can't talk today. Anyway. And believe me, it makes me sick. It just makes me feel sick whenever hear kids watching content that's more meant for teens or adults. I'm not gonna go into full detail on what this entire type of content, but believe me, it was like the worst stuff I've heard in my life. Most likely, if I'd say. Seeing a kid make inappropriate content with a community of young kids really gets overboard. Like, the hate goes off the charts. Is what I'm saying about that. And when it comes to that, it pisses me off. I mean, kids shouldn't be watching inappropriate content, like, at all. Well, and it's either A, Jellybug didn't have their parents watching over them or something. I'm not gonna assume Jellybug's gender, so I'm saying they and them. So please keep that in mind while I'm talking about this. And believe me, parents need to monitor their kids more than you think these days. Like, a lot more than what they are now. Because if you think about it, communities are only going to get worse because of parents not monitoring their children. Okay, that's how it's going to be. And you can imagine how much it pisses me off whenever it happens. I mean, I know gacha can lead to, like, other things too. I'm not going to go into full specifics, but I can definitely mention one other thing that I do know about the gacha community, which some things do relate to suicide. True fact, because I've seen enough gacha videos to know where it leads. Okay, I've known the gacha community for or mainly a year, but technically 2, if you think about it. I didn't know about the gacha community until 2018, so I'm still quite new to it in some sense. Which, believe me, it does sort of suck. That wasn't in it earlier to know what it was like. But, point is, NSFW content should not be made in a kid's game at all. And believe me, there is inappropriate Minecraft videos out there that should not be there, like at all. Like, never out there, like, should never be out there at all. And believe me, whether you believe it or not, I'm trying to stop saying believe me here because it's sort of dumb for me to say. I'm an idiot. But the thing is that inappropriate videos based in like put in kids games like Minecraft or Gacha Life or whatever should not be done. I mean, sure, there was an update in Gacha Life that was quote-unquote trying to stop it, but that wasn't really trying. What they should have done, instead of updating the Gacha Life stuff, I mean, sure, that update could have still been a thing, is inform the creators of the apps where people make their Gacha edits about that situation, and then they can tell productions, like every single company can restrict NSFW, unless of course it's something like Hentai Haven or Pornhub, of course, like things like that, but that's a different story. It also gets annoying whenever I see NSFW in like the gacha community or any community that I like. I mean, anime is one thing, but that's because anime is anime. I don't want to go full in depth about how much I hate it, but you can probably imagine how sucky it is. And yeah, it's just really annoying. And if there's users out there that were fans of Jellybug, I would recommend you get help now, because Jellybug is now terminated, so you should actually have a gold medal for getting help. That's what you'll get from your parents, not from me. Well, probably from everyone, in some sense or another. But seriously, please stop the NSFW. It's disgusting. Shit, that should not exist. It's almost better seeing someone crap their pants. Okay. That was just an example of how bad it really is. Well, not really. That was just a kid-appropriate example. Well, and plus, okay, that's probably not a good example. I could have probably done a better job of that. Not good when it comes to coming up with examples, but believe me, annoyance can be anywhere and everywhere, technically. Don't go putting your mind in the gutter for this topic in full, but unless you are really a dirty-minded person, you do that on purpose, just to annoy others, which, in case I can get that type of feedback from you at some point, but yeah. NSFW things for kids games and all that should really be forbidden to do. Like, it should be against the law, is what I'm saying. And what should be within the law is that people need to have security cameras so that way they can keep an eye on their children while they're doing their work. Because imagine parents doing the work and they need to keep an eye on their children at the same time, and they can't afford a babysitter or some shit. You know, that's just what it is. Security cameras, if you get security cameras, you don't need to worry about that. So please, try and afford that. Save your money. Don't go bombarding stores just to get toilet paper. Okay, I mean, you're making it seem like it's a joke. Come on. The tattoo for this year would most likely be toilet paper because of the virus. I'm just gonna say the virus because I just don't really want to say the name of that specific virus, and we all know what it is. So therefore, we don't need to discuss that. Unless, of course, you're living out in the middle of nowhere. poor homeless people. Well, now, for they're all gonna die because of the virus. We all know it. Okay, homeless people. Some homeless people might stow away in like some weird area that's part of stores or something, but you know, homeless people that live outside are really in danger now. Okay. If you see a homeless person, please try and take care of them the best you can, support them. We'd all appreciate that now. It's not as good as winning the lottery, but hey. What the hell? I thought, dear lord, I thought I saw a walking black entity. But anyway, yeah. The virus thing is really being a piece of crap. And it's making life seem like a piece of crap now because like, people are just bombarding the stores just to get fucking toilet paper. Believe me, I have lots more to rant about, but I don't want to rant about everything in one live stream these days. I mean, I could, if I really wanted to. I was that desperate to do it. But I'm not that desperate to just rant about every single thing I hate. Or I'm annoyed with here, since my channel does not relate to rant to videos that much. I mean, it sort of does, but not 100%. But my content is related to that type of stuff. Anyway, back to the Jellybug thing. We got a little off topic, but it can sort of relate to that if you really wanted to. But before I get back to the Jellybug thing, I just want to mention 2020 as a tattoo would be rolls of toilet paper. That's a thing. That'll become a thing. That will literally become a thing if you keep up with bombarding the stores with getting toilet paper all the damn time. I mean, come on. No one wants us just waste their money on toilet paper all the time. Imagine how much money you're wasting that you could just be using on other things. I'm not going to specify it because I don't know what you want to get for yourself, but still, not the point. And here, point is, it really annoys me whenever I hear about people bombarding stores to get toilet paper. I mean, it's just toilet paper. You're wasting resources. If you really have to, just make your fucking own. And toilet paper. Okay. It doesn't need to be like an official brand or anything. But during this time, it would be best to do everything yourself. With whatever you got. Because otherwise you're just going to places just to spread germs by touching things that you practically put back on the shelves. And you're like, we don't need these. That's sort of what you're thinking. Believe me, I know it's like to think that sort of thing. But, in all honesty, don't go wasting your money on toilet paper. You're gonna get screwed over for that. 100%. At some point, people will just be like, no, you don't need toilet paper. Toilet paper could become illegal at some point, you never know. Well, just please make things yourself. Now, okay. I don't want you doing anything crazy. I don't want you making like nuclear bombs or some shit. Okay. I'm not saying you shouldn't do stupid shit. I mean, you can do stupid shit if it's for comedy, but beyond that, don't do stupid shit. I mean, I don't really know what it's like. Being a criminal, going out places just to rob like banks or some shit during this time. Oh god. Anyway, my point is, anyway, yeah, that's enough of that conversation. It's probably a bad thing to talk about. I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore about life. What is life now? It's a hunk of garbage. Oh man, that's sort of what it is. This is now. It's a hunk of garbage for everyone. Okay, believe me. We know what hunks of garbage are. What garbage is. We know this stuff quite well. Jeez, it's like everywhere you go, it's just crazy. It's just like I don't know. Anyway, Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about that now, so because you probably want to hear my opinion on the Jello Bug thing and not this type of thing. God, do not judge. I got bored. I had to bring that up. Okay. Blast it. Anyway, the Jello Bug situation. Now, the Jello Bug drama has been going left and right from what I've seen and have heard from content creators here and there, and well, it's not a good situation. It was not good drama. I know I'm a bit late ranting about this, but come on. I know what cyberbullies are gonna do. I know their trick. They're not gonna fool me that easily at any time. Okay. Fuck. Shit. Oof-ity oof there. I'm gonna go back up here. But believe me, yeah, I can imagine what it was like with Jello Bug being around at that point. When they were still a thing. I don't feel bad for Jello Bug's community because, let's be honest, kids watching inappropriate things meant for adults, not a good idea. Not like at all. I disapprove personally. I don't joke around here when it comes to using this. Hold on. Alright, so yeah. Seeing, like I was saying, adult and stuff being watched by kids, just, it's not a good combination. Like, imagine what you're gonna create out of humans because of that, okay? It's not gonna be impressive. I'm not gonna be impressed with that. I 100% disapprove of those actions. Like, all the way. And believe it or not, I'm 100% disapproving of it. And it's not okay to show kids, like, something like hentai. It's not. It's just not a good idea. We can all agree in that. We all know what's not okay. And, yeah, it's just really annoying whenever content that's meant for adults is being watched by children. I mean, you should never let your kids watch that stuff. I mean, where's your stinking common sense? Get your common sense on straight before you end up having kids. I mean, consider what's on the internet now, and then see if you want to have kids, and whether or not you need to be careful. Because your kids are gonna be like, I promise not to watch this, or some shit, and they end up doing it. It's really stupid. That's entirely my point. It's literally the dumbest thing ever. I mean, kids lie to their own parents, okay? We've all been there. We've all been there, okay? I'm sure there has been a point in your life where you've lied to your parents. Believe me. I'm sure of it. I'm not saying I know you that well, but I can definitely predict that much. If I had to. You say anything about that. And you're probably like the most holiest thing in there. Not in the pro way, not in the bad way, but in the good way where you're like, I'm gonna be a good figure for everyone here. I'm gonna be like the good figure of the family. And then in the future you end up being the thing you swore to destroy. Some shit, okay. It's really stupid. Don't go acting like that, come on. If you know your kid's gonna lie to you, then you should very well know it. It's never ever okay to just do shit like that. Come on. And people learn. Where do we need to start making educational classes for adults now because of this type of thing? That's gonna be the question. I don't even know if people would like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care if they like it. They really should, especially the ones that lied to their parents. 100%. LMAO. Laughing my ass off. Or how dumb they are. I mean, it's pathetic to see you have the dumbest kids. It's really pathetic. I disapprove of the behavior. I really do. I've always disapproved of inappropriate things like that. I've disapproved of dirty-minded people, to be fair. But that depends on the dirty-minded person, how far they go with the dirty-mindedness. I don't even know if dirty-mindedness is a thing. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong and being a dumbass. Or some shit, but thing is, you should just never have kids if you're gonna allow them to see that stuff. Like what's the point of having a dirty-minded kid? Do you want a dirty-minded kid? Most likely not. You'd rather have your kid's mind purely clean the majority of your life time here while you're at work. Because imagine like kids watching Gotcha Life videos that are meant for adults. They're gonna question everything. They're just gonna question their entire life. And ask if they're old enough or some shit because they want to try it. Believe me, kids are more curious than adults these days, and adults do the dumbest things these days. So it's like you have a kid living with a kid. Like, it's exactly like that. That's just in comparison to other things here. Believe it or not. But, yeah. Oh god. Good. Oh shit. Gotta get out of there. Oh god. Nope. Nope. Oh god. But yeah, you can probably imagine my rant by now being, you know, stuff I mentioned. Shit. Trying to think of what else I can just rant on here. Before I continue on to the next topic. Actually, there's no more topics, because the next topic requires a group of people, and I can't even state anything else beyond that. Believe me, I'm gonna need like a whole lot of people. No. There are rules against that type of dialogue. Big Butts 2727. I have rules against that type of talk. If it's drama related, then you can talk like that, but otherwise you can't. That's a new rule I implemented into my rules system. Yes, I know about the YouTube troll place. I've known about that since 2018. Believe me, I had to fake my own death just to defeat one of those stupid users. I can't believe I'm bringing that up again. Ah. If you're asking who would win that, Zach Max. Definitely. There's no question about that. Yeah, I can imagine how many more members they have. There's probably like a whole lot of them, and all of them are most likely either leader or just making bot accounts like the entire time. It's literally the dumbest thing, if it is true, but you know, it's really stupid. I mean, I could probably rant on the YouTube troll place all day and talk about how stupid they are. I don't know who the heck that is, but you know, that's just me. I haven't dealt with UTTP for a long time, and that was actually drama that sucked. Believe it or not, I really hated that drama. But it's cool. It's quite fun. I'm trying to get one of them to shut the hell up, though. I've dealt with a FNAF Kid fan UTTP. Oh. Very intriguing. But the question is, which community to win? The YouTube troll police or the gacha community? There's the question. And big time. Don't. No, I'm not gonna answer that. You need to get your mind out of the gutter. Go get some help. And stop. Please. I don't approve of that type of chat. Last time I was offered... Well, let me explain why I'm disapproving that nowadays. There's actually a person I had drama with on Instagram, and they were trying to do boyfriend stealing, and I was their target. Okay, that's literally why I don't approve of it. It brings back those memories, and those are horrible memories that I do not want to remember anymore. I'm trying to forget about that and stuff, but it's sort of hard to. Jeez. What? If you're gonna make a meme out of me, go right ahead. Yeah, I know. About CTTP. It's like one of the shittiest communities, which is why I would never consider joining the UTTP. Not at all. I 100% disapprove that type of behavior on the internet. It's pathetic. Yeah, I've heard about those communities. Then we have YouTube Troll Police Hunters UTTPH. And I'm willing to guess that there is something along the lines of AUTTPH. If I had to predict. Yeah, I've heard about all those drama areas. I've dealt with quite a few of those users, and they're no fun. I mean, some of the people within some of those communities I sort of know personally, but I don't know anything about them beyond the fact that they're in those communities. So, and I've tried reasoning with a UTTP user, I believe, just asking kindly on like an alt account, and they're like, no, I'm just gonna block you anyway. It's like they had kindness in their heart, but they wanted to deny it. Oh, dear God. If Zach Max were to join the YouTube troll place, I would flip the hell out. I would not be happy. You guys what I'm saying? Because, you know, if there's YouTube troll police users, I would whoop their ass. I'd whoop their asses right now. I would murder them. Just murder the YouTube troll police users and just, you know, go about your day. Then next time you talk to your friends, they'll ask you what you did. It's like, I murdered a load of cyberbullies. That'd actually be the best answer in life. Like, the best thing to answer in that sort of way. I mean, I'd answer it that way. Just be like, I just straight up murdered cyberbullies. How do you feel about that? Oh, God. That'd be the best thing. Just ask them that. Well, it's true. Cyberbullies deserve to die. If people don't show kindness in their hearts, they're just gonna have to die. There's... Hold on. Alright, I'm now back. But yeah, people that aren't kind should just die. They can act like it all they want, but it's not gonna work on me. That's like the oldest trick in the book. Cyberbullies are so predictable these days, and I swear to God, they need to die. Alright. I have no regrets saying what I know would be true. I mean, I'm sure there'd be loads of people on the internet that agree with that opinion. Yeah, just, yeah. No one can really complain about me wanting to kill cyberbullies. God. There's really no complaints here. If I was asked to kill a cyberbully, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I really would. Please do not have to go yelling at me for everything I say about that. For I have no regrets. Can't make me regret that type of dialogue. I don't even want to get into the religious half of it. Because there probably is a religious half of cyberbullying, and I don't want to know what that is. But if you know what it is, like being a religious person and cyberbullying all at the same time, let me know. We can discuss this, I guess. I don't know. No, I really don't know. Yeah, that's fucked up. What weird water source is this? Oh my God. I'd reckon here. No. Where the hell is the source? Okay, that goes to that half. What? This makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Here? No. Here, here. I'm just gonna play ping pong until I figure out where the water source is on this one. Good. I don't know how many of you checked my About tab, my channel's About tab, because you probably noticed a link to a Patreon account, and that's actually mine. Yes, that's right, I made a Patreon. That was a surprise. Oh, God. You're pretty surprised. You're probably thinking, why would you make a Patreon? Well, I don't really... I need to tell you that. I mean, I have my reasons for it, and you don't really want to discuss that. Not everyone does, anyway. No one really did. Well, they would probably discuss that on their own channel, but I'm not going to discuss my reasons. But, you know, I know people need their money during this time of shenanigans with the virus, but any type of support would be appreciated there. Okay, I'd appreciate it, 100%. My mom gave me the okay to make a Patreon account, so yeah, freaking awesome. I'd actually appreciate it if you supported me there. I know some of you can't really afford it. I mean, I didn't put outrageous prices, so you're good. You'll be fine. It's the cheap stuff. First of all, this is a new PlayStation account. This does not have Plus membership. I'd have to use my other PlayStation account for joining. But I don't plan on swapping. I mean, once I'm in an account, I just get comfortable with it. But, you know, I don't really know who you are either, so... You know, I should probably implement a rule about that later on. I'll do that later, but yeah, my main PlayStation account's username is Captain New Guy. Okay, well, since you mentioned that, the person just leaves. That sucks. Oh god. I don't know why people want to play with the person that watches hentai or well, anime porn. I don't know why. People are just weird. People are just really weird. Surrounded by weirdos. I am also surrounded by dirty-minded friends, which is odd to say these days. Oh god, I'm not gonna deny it though. It is technically the fact of the matter. Like 100%, so yeah, what the hell? I lead myself to a dead end. Oh fuck. Son of an asshole type of a cave. I literally just said asshole, and I have the permission to say that word right now, so I can actually and legally say it. My mom gave me the okay. Do not ask why I can say asshole. Well, now, if I can do it. I'm not gonna go spell the word though, because I don't want to get in trouble for that. But you know, I'm not gonna just say like that word 1,000 times in a video, because people will be like, "Why the hell are you asking?" Just using that word. I don't need to be questioned for that. Please do not report me for anything I mentioned. And you'll be fine, okay? I'd have to... But yeah, I should have probably mentioned that I need to know you before you join me in game. God, I don't need someone like Green Beast being sounding like a little beggar. No offense to Green Beast, though. I'm not trying to be rude, but it sounded like he was begging. Hopefully that person's not part of Jellybug's community. I hope. I'm being very cautious about this stuff. Oh God. I'm not gonna get into why I wouldn't want people from that person's community attacking me. Because believe me, there have been got like guideline strikes from Jellybug, and for all I know, Jellybug could have made alt accounts for the subscribers here, and that's just that. I mean, believe me, that's something a cyberbully would definitely do, because otherwise people aren't going to support such a person, or even unless they're unmonitored children, like Jellybug, for example. But that's different. Believe me, I just disapprove of any type of things that Jellybug has done. I think we can all agree that it's very wrong in every way. Unless, of course, you're such a dirty-minded idiot that doesn't give a shit. Then you're most likely going to be dumbass. I'm gonna get raged out for this, but I'm probably gonna get reported for this. Yeah. Jellybug might use one of their alt accounts and just one of the alt accounts that they've made and report this stream. Hopefully I'll get reported for this. I mean, I'm not showing any content, so I shouldn't get in trouble. I mean, I'm not showing a username, but that's not really copywriting, so I should be A-okay. I repeat, should, but I don't know. I can't say for certain. So 100% certainty that I'm just gonna be a surviving channel. That's everything that's going on here. Here on the internet. I mean, I keep myself sane by like just being on the internet. Just yeah, being on the internet keeps me alive. If there was no internet, I would have been dead a long time ago. I would have not existed. Most likely. Well, I would have probably existed, just not in the way I want to exist now. That's what I'm saying. I mean, imagine life without the internet. For those of you that have lived life with the internet, I mean, that'd be like a pretty shitty life to go through. And yeah, I wouldn't approve of it. I would never approve of it. I mean, I know why toilet paper would be in demand when it comes to this virus thing, but come on, doesn't mean go bombarding every single store that has toilet paper or some shit. Okay, don't do that. Never bombard a store that has toilet paper. We all need toilet paper. Don't just go bombarding it, please. Do not, because if you do, people aren't gonna be happy with you for it, and yeah, you're gonna get yelled at for it most likely. Oh god, I can imagine people just getting raged at for just bringing toilet paper home every day. It's like, where's the fucking food? I mean, here's a question for those of you that go to the store just to get toilet paper. If you're just gonna get toilet paper, how are you gonna afford food? Are you just gonna eat the toilet paper? I don't even know if you're gonna. Considering the fact that you're bombarding the stores just to get fucking toilet paper is really annoying. I mean, come on, it's like a waste of resources. It's a resourceful waste technique. That's what I'm saying, and that can really piss many people off. Believe me, it really gets annoying. Now, oh yeah, there's actually one thing I can rant about, and please note that if you don't want to hear this, you have to leave. You have to leave if you don't want to know. There's actually another dumb thing that's happening. It's it's actually kind of worse than the toilet paper situation that happens in stores these days, but um, nowadays, whenever my mom is on Facebook, she sees like posts of like people abandoning their pets and shit. Like, why would you do that? Why would you abandon your pet? I know you can't. I know you wouldn't be able to afford much during this time of shenanigans, but come on. It doesn't mean get rid of your freaking pet. And there was this one owner that abandoned their pet because their pet was like following them, and it's like, why would you do that? The pet just wants attention, and then they're trying to protect you. Pets just want to protect you, and all that. Okay, they care, or they're just trying to save your life. Believe me, I have a pet, and I have not gotten rid of him yet. I don't plan on it. I don't plan on that in 1,000 years. I'll never plan on that, actually. God, that'd actually be a horrible plan. Get rid of your pet. Imagine how sucky your life would be without an animal. Well, to be with you. Just imagine. I mean, if you get depressed from selling your pet for like the reason you did, please undo what you did. It's not that freaking hard. Don't go blaming others if you're that fucking depressed for that type of reason. Just don't blame others for that. Okay, it's not our fault that you are depressed because you sold your pet or some shit like that. I mean, selling your pet or abandoning it or any type of thing that relates to bad things with pets, even pet animal abuse. Just no. I disapprove of that. I can rant on that. Believe me, I get that you have your quote-unquote reasons, but it does not mean that you can't just go around the neighborhood and be like, hey, do you want this pet? I mean, at least if you were to have a neighbor take care of it, that is, if they can afford it, that is, and all that, but at least if you were to ask a neighbor to take care of it for you instead, for some reason, at least you'd be able to visit that neighbor and visit that pet, and then you don't need to worry about abandoning it or anything. You'd just be able to have a normal life. No abandoning it, no selling it, no nothing. However, if you're abusing it, then you belong in hell. Because I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. I cannot think of a better place for you than hell. Okay, I should probably say the underworld. Whichever. I don't know. I really don't. I have every time we talk about this stuff, believe me, pet abuse is still a viral thing these days, and it's even worse now because of the virus. Because people are like, oh hey, we need to afford the virus, let's just sell our freaking pet. Like no. I mean, if you have a computer, keep that and just sell your big fucking TV. You can just use the fucking internet now. If you can afford the internet, just fucking use that for your. Just use your computer as your new TV. Get rid of the TV. It's pure genius. Don't sell animals just to fucking make money. Come on. Animals are adorable in every way, no matter how they look, no matter the issue, no matter what. Okay, I know I know how animals are when they get abandoned by their owners. They're just sad. Okay, if you make your pet depressed because you're like getting rid of them, it's your own fucking fault. Because depression can lead into you getting depressed, and I don't want anyone feeling depressed during this time. I know my channel is meant for positivity, but hey, I need to rant on this so that people understand what's what. I have my reasons, I have my rights to this type of crap in every way. So yeah, just stop the animal abuse and think it through. If you can afford the internet, just use the internet and just use that to watch your TV shows or some shit. There's even online TV guides that tells you when the next episode of your show is scheduled. Okay, just use your fucking head. God, it's either the pet or the TV, and I would choose the TV over the pet. Come on. It's pure genius. There's nothing that can go against that. for me here. I mean, sure, I lose my mind whenever I'm not caught up on my own TV shows, and believe me, I'm not, which I don't really give a shit now, which I would have probably been a lot more insane if the internet never existed. I mean, I don't go on the internet to watch TV shows that I like, but point is, it just makes more sense to just get rid of fucking TV. You don't need to leave a big fucking flat screen lying around and not being used and just using your own fucking computer, and you just choose to sell your pet. I mean, come on. For keeping, the pet would win. Your pet dog, your pet cat, your pet horse, whatever you have, that actually more worthy of keeping than the TV that you leave lying around for like 1,000 years. In the long run. I mean, sure, pets don't last forever, but nor does electricity, so... And plus, electricity is probably more expensive than a pet, if you think about it for a moment. I mean, sure, you need it. You need electricity, but you also need to have someone to keep you company during these times, because what if internet wasn't a thing? You need to consider this. What if internet goes down completely because of this virus thing? Have any of you poor, horrible people thought of that? I mean, come on. It doesn't take that long to decide between a pet and a fucking TV with cable. Just go to the TV with cable. That's the best thing, because otherwise you're getting the animals killed for nothing. If they don't, you know, get a new owner or some shit. Come on. Use your fucking brains. I mean, what are you? Fucking zombies or something? You can't tell what's what? Jeez. I'm not trying to roast you, but come on. I'm smarter than that, okay? Smarter than you. You're deciding to get rid of your pet. Okay. It's just not okay to get rid of your pet. What if your kid needed it? Because they needed it for like specialized reasons. I'm not gonna mention any reasons, but then again, I think we can think of a good load of examples for this. Believe it or not. And, well, you would need the dog over the TV at this point, because what if your kid can't, I don't know, probably not be able to see, and they need to get places and shit? If you kept that specialized dog and not keep the TV, yeah, and all that, then your kid would need you to guide them around. Okay, I'm not saying I'm forcing you to do this, but come on, I just 100% disapprove of all the poor things you're doing to these animals. Come on. I mean, you see farmers just going about their day every day, and they don't get rid of their animals. Even if they did, that'd be a different reason, and not what you're doing that for, or some shit. But come on, and people, you're better than this. And if you're not, then you probably don't have any humanity. Okay, believe me, I know all this shit 100% quite well. I know the bad and the good between the two things. And animals will at least not be as addicting as a TV. So you won't be like, I'm sorry, I have to take care of this type of crap. It's my fucking TV. It's just a fucking TV. That's my point. Okay. Believe me. I know. Oh, you're probably thinking, you don't know what we go through. Bullshit. If there's posts about it on the internet, you know people aren't joking around, and I know of cyberbullies are joking around, but when it comes to animals, that's 100% seriousness there. Your pal. You just don't go bitching at me for this type of talk. It's really disappointing. I mean, in video games you can kill whatever the hell you want, but that's a different story. Life is not a video game. Life is life and not death. I mean, come on. Sure, life is filled with death, but doesn't make it, you know, total bullshit. Around this point. Okay, I know. Even I have the guts to rant about this because I know what people do. I hear about it every now and again. Whenever my mom goes on Facebook, I sometimes get curious about it, and I hear it. Come on, you can't say no to cute animal face over a TV. A TV doesn't even have an actual face, like an actual cute face like a dog, or a cat, or a freaking baby. Okay. Yeah, I know. You're probably saying, why? The fuck? Why did I bring up a baby? Come on. Damn it. Use your fucking head. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. And what the fuck? I have found a cursed tree. I must be cursed. Oh my god. Oh, what the hell? It's like trees are just gliding, we're trying to glide into other trees. I have bad luck around here. This biome, oh god, I gotta get out of this biome. I seriously do have bad luck with this biome, and, you know, whenever I dig down, I just find lava pits. God. But yeah, so just stop getting rid of your animals for just to keep a fucking TV. What if you can't afford the TV, then what? Then you'll probably be like, I'm all alone. Especially for those of you that literally live alone indoors. Oh, whoa, okay. I'm gonna go the other way. Wait a moment. Come on. Come on, I'm being so... Okay, but yeah. Point is, never, ever kill your pet for no reason. This black sheep was not here a moment ago. Sorry, we're going off topic. Yeah, that's definitely a black sheep. I can tell by that color. And I know there are consequences for killing them, dude. They're like outcast sheep. They equal bad luck. That's my point. Like crazy thunderstorms that can happen. You can meet, well, I don't know, bad, creepy characters. I'm not gonna specify any creepy characters. You guys don't wanna do that. I mean, come on, that'd just be a bitch. Like thing to do. And yeah, just stop getting rid of your pets just to keep yourself alive. Don't do that. Don't even kill them. Don't. I mean, come on. Animals getting abandoned or they're sold for some dumb reason. It's just pure wrong. Okay, I get we're all going through a hard fucking time, but it doesn't mean make the worst of it and be like, oh hey, I need to sell my pet. Come on, come on. And damn it, we're better than that. The world should be better than this. Okay, this is fucking 2020, and you're selling your pet just to make life worse for you? Come on. Come on, I literally disapprove of that. At this point. It's literally the most disappointing thing to see. Whenever you're like, whenever people are just selling animals. It's total shit. It's pathetic. It's pathetic and childish. And it's really, really retarded. I'm not saying it's actually childish. It just sounds childish to sell your pet for the dumbest of reasons. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. You're probably gonna just yell at me for talking about this. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, I should probably just stop talking about that because I feel like I could cry at any fucking moment at this point. I'm like, oh my god, I need to shut the fuck up about it. I think you get my point in that rant, but I had to do it. Because I think we can all agree that I'm right, and that, you know, I'm technically right when it comes to that. I know the right thing to say about that stuff, okay? Not 100% of the time. I mean, I come up with it as I go along with the rant, but hey, it's a rant. What do you expect? This is not like the scripted one I frickin' did. an unscripted rants again, and I have a fucking habit of making my videos unscripted. I need to fucking do that. I'm a fucking asshole. I'm an asshole for not scripting my videos to make the video interesting. Oh god. I'm a fucker. Okay, you're breathing. Okay, you know, okay, probably not like that, because that's just, it's not like I was just making sound effects for a moment. But sound effect, this can basically be gibberish others. LMAO. Oh, there. Yeah. Like, come on. Anyway, I should probably talk more about relationship stuff now, because that seems more like a better thing to talk about than sad things revolving around animals. Okay. So, you're probably wondering, what the fuck do I need to rant about relationships for? Well, I have my reason for this. I'm gonna be telling stories about my mom now over this one, because because it actually goes along with her. I mean, I have my own stories to go along with it too, and that would be how bad things are in life with the relationships. Now, I'm gonna start with my mom's experiences, what I've heard personally. I know I know it's kind of fucked up for me to discuss things I hear from my mom, but come on, it's educational shit. So don't go yelling at me, don't go being a bitch. At me for anything. For I did not deserve harassment for mentioning what I'm gonna say, but my mom's boyfriend is actually one of the worst boyfriends I've ever seen in my life. It's like the worst thing I've ever seen. I think I'm correcting myself here. I do apologize for my bad grammar, but I can't continue to use like the same words every time. Can I say for so long? I think it's annoying for me. So, anyway. But yeah, like I was saying, my mom's boyfriend is actually one of the worst ones there is. Yeah. Now you're probably wondering why that is. I know this is gonna be a bit personal. I do apologize in advance. But my mom's boyfriend has been playing mind games, so not the ones you'd want. I will just quote what my mom's boyfriend has said multiple times. It's just gonna be the one line because I cannot. I don't want to discuss anything about the past here, okay? But I do know for a fact that my mom's boyfriend thinks that he is God and some shit. And he also thinks that he's his dad and stupid stuff like that, really. It's really ridiculous. And, I mean, that's what you call being deluded. Okay. I mean, come on. Stop being deluded. Here, people. If you're playing mind games like that, then you need to fuck off. You really need to piss the fuck off. Okay. Go. And the thing is that my mom's boyfriend only comes around for, like, benefits sometimes. That's, like, the only thing that he actually comes for when he's not in a moody type of way. And it's literally the fucking grossest thing. I mean, and you can probably imagine the benefits of this thing that goes on. And I'm not going to say the word because I don't need a kid. Because I know for a fact some of my viewers could be kids. Especially these days. I don't want to know how old you actually are. You can lie about whatever you want. I'm not going to judge you too much about that. But, yeah. There's literally less things I can say about this. First off, if you're gonna play mind games like that, then you need to stop. Get some fucking help. No, here's the thing. Here's the dumb thing. This, which is honestly pathetic. My mom brings up the entire getting help thing to her boyfriend, and her boyfriend is well, actually one of the worst things. He claims to have had enough help, but oh, by the way, he acts no, just no, he hasn't. He's just trying to lie. He's trying to be a dumbass bitch about this stuff. It's seriously like the most irritating thing. Like, imagine having mind games like that. It's seriously like the most fucked up thing. It really, really is. I don't joke. But yeah, you can most likely imagine. How bad it is when it comes to that stuff. Like, it's like, dude, you did not get help. You're trying to lie. You are being a total dumbass. Like 100% a dumbass. And what you want is, do you know what? And yeah, it's seriously the dumbest shit I've heard in my life. You can really believe it or not, it's seriously stupid shit. It's legit bullshit and stuff, and you can probably mention the other things. I'm not going to go into full details. But the thing is that if my mom's boyfriend were to be God in any way, he'd have to be respectful to everyone. He'd have to stop playing the mind games. He would have to stop being an asshole to people and ask if and all that, and he also asks people if they're a person of their word. Yeah, I had to quote that. And then people just back off because it's not a question you just up and ask. After a while, I mean, come on. Come on. Seriously. Relationship issues. Seriously. Anyway, that's my mom's side of relationship experiences. I shall share mine, I suppose, even though you probably know most of it, especially those of you that have known me for a long time. Have watched my content. So, obviously, I had a relationship that started back in 2018, so, you know, you can probably imagine how well things went for a while. You know, we were just doing online dating, by the way. I online dated, not real life dated, like my mom, but that's a different story. Thing is, when things were going okay, which obviously things were fine for a while, like I mentioned, like a lot probably by now, and well, there was this one day in November of 2018 where I dealt with a boyfriend stealer situation, which, believe me, that caught me off guard because I was just sleeping and then I was assumed of cheating on Milky Plays, which, believe me, it's not gonna get assumed for that because, especially when you said you wouldn't. I have been there. But thing is, I came up with the plan to trick that boyfriend stealer and literally just defeated her, or so I thought. And I defeated the boyfriend stealer, and then moments later, I end up realizing that the boyfriend stealer was someone I knew, which, in case that person that did the boyfriend stealing plan type of thing went by the name of Yumi. Now, before you ask, Yumi is a name fused with the word you and me. So, you know, those two words, not the word and, but the the first and third word I quoted in there. That thing, yeah, that's how the name got created. It's a Japanese name. I do know that as a legitimate fact. I shall have you know, I actually looked it up. There's an actual meaning to that name, and I don't remember the meaning, but I know it didn't relate to anything that important. And I'm not gonna go looking it up because I don't want to get copyrighted for quoting something the internet says. Although people haven't really gotten copyrighted for that. I mean, it depends on what it is. Okay. So, yeah. Anyway, continuing on. Yumi obviously disapproved of Milky Plays and I being together. I will not mention Milky Plays' real name because that is actually personal. And for all I know, I could have gotten lied to in the face. Because, you know, I've known long enough to understand that she lies sometimes. And I mean, you're probably thinking, like, what the fuck? Yeah, just, yeah, no. I disapprove of boyfriend stealing. Do not do that. No. It's unholy. It's not what God wants. Okay? I just understand. God does not want you to do that type of stuff. Just like with kids watching content made for adults. God probably doesn't approve of that. The majority of the time. I don't know. I don't know God himself, but come on. Let's assume that God hasn't watched anything like that. I mean, he probably has. But I'm not gonna go assuming shit that I don't know. Well, for sure. I mean, it's not like in the Bible. You literally have to know God and Jesus personally to know everything about them. And I would rather not go into that type of religious talk right now, which I probably just did, unintentionally. But, yeah. Boyfriend stealing plans, I would rate a 5 out of 10 for being successful. Because, you know, it's 50-50, so 5 out of 10. I mean, I wasn't gullible to fall for it when I went through it, so. You know, I don't fall for people that try doing that. I've never fell for it. Most likely never will. Unless, of course, I forgot what it's like. But that's a different story. And, yeah. I 100% disapprove of boyfriend stealing. Don't go stealing people when they're in a relationship. Come on. Like come on. Come on. Seriously, it's don't. If I hear anything about such things from you, I'm actually gonna rant on that person for you, because you know I don't want you going through that. That's something I have experienced once, and I would prefer to keep it once in my life. I really would. Yeah. It's just facts that I'm mentioning here. I'm mentioning the fact of the matter that boyfriend stealing is actually 100% wrong and not meant to be done. Just know that stuff before you start doing any dating. Research after. Oh, actually, research before anything. Do your research before having fucking kids. Yeah, you need to research that stuff. I actually learned some of that stuff in high school. Warning for those of you that are in middle school right now, you'll learn some of the stuff I'm mentioning here. In some sense. I'm not gonna specify anything. Because you could probably imagine. I'm not gonna tell you anything because, well, I am not the person to ask about those types of questions. God. Actually, I suppose someone in the live stream chat that was here earlier could answer those questions. Maybe. I don't know. That's not up to me. It's up to them. It's not. It's literally not my idea to discuss this, but, yeah. I wanted to freaking do the Q&A. But, I have no one to talk to, and, yeah, how am I gonna do a Q&A? I can't just ask myself all these questions. Just answer them myself, because that's not how life works. And I never killed a chicken because of how much chicken you probably eat these days. I don't know. I don't know what you eat. You could have chicken for dinner every day. I mean, it's probably getting boring. But yeah, back to the relationship talk. I'm getting off topic again. God damn it. I have a habit of doing that. I need to get myself some fucking help if I'm doing that. LMAO. I just trust myself. Yeah. But, you can probably imagine how nice Milky Plays was to me. She's like one of the nicest people in the world I have literally met. I don't joke around. Despite her lying sometimes, I don't judge. I actually do not hate her for it, and I would never hate her for it. I mean, she can lie if she wants. I mean, it's her choice. If she doesn't want to discuss anything, it's fine. It's fine. I get it. Like, I get her reasoning for this. I legit do. I understand what that is. I mean, I can imagine how hard it is for her to just up and discuss things, considering that she's been lied to like a trillion times by now. And believe me, it sucks when you're being lied to. It really does, but if you're in a relationship with a liar, it's actually fine to forgive them, because they have the right to do it. They were in the way Milky Plays was. I mean, I ended up feeling depressed after hearing the fact that Milky Plays had to break up with me. I sort of felt depressed there, but I actually am not feeling suicidal about it. I'm actually gonna move on. I know I said I'd frickin' do some type of deal or some shit back in the day, but I don't want to do it. Besides, if Milky Plays, as long as Milky Plays is alive, I'll be fine. If I hear that she fucking killed herself, I'm gonna have some things to say, and then I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, but believe me, I do have things to say about that. Now, if you haven't watched the video I made on Milky Plays a short while back, you'd probably know that it's kind of disappointing to see that type of thing happen, or even hear about it. And, well, parents are just snoop heads. They just snoop on their kids. I mean, I know they need to be monitoring their children, but come on. And snooping on what they have on their devices. Come on. And people, you're adults. You should know that your kids are most likely going to have a similar life compared to you. Ooh, and that's different. But, come on. Snooping, that's not okay. It's not okay to just fucking go snooping on your kids by going on their devices without their consent of knowing. I mean, Milky Plays knew, but she was lucky to know about that. I mean, having it done in secret would be a pain in the butt when, teens or kids get curious about it, or when they're very protective about their devices or some shit. Which, believe me, I know what that's like. I've been there. And I'm stuttering, but it's sort of nerving. I'm trying to keep myself sane while talking about this. It's not easy. It's not easy. But, yeah, just snooping on your kid's device without their consent. Come on. I know they're your kids. I know you parents have kids. I'm sure that the majority of parents do, but it doesn't mean that they need to snoop on their kids. Okay, snooping, no, just no. I want to judge the kids. Okay, I want to judge what they do, their life, their rules. They even if they rebel against you, they have their own lifestyle here. They're trying to develop their own lifestyle, and if you ruin that by snooping on their devices, then what the fuck are you gonna have? You dum-dums. I'm not trying to criticize you. I don't know much about parenting because I'm only 16, but Any sane person would know that snooping is not okay. It should not be approved. At any rate. And not supposed to be done in any way. I mean, kids are supposed to snoop on the parents, not the other way around. Because that's how kids are. They're more curious than the parent. Okay. That's a fact. Like, 100%. I've been more curious than my parents. The majority of the time. Listening to what my dad watched. I mean, you don't want to know what he watches. Just don't go asking that. Because I will not allow answers to that one. For it could probably make you question me a trillion times, and I do not want to be questioned for this, okay? I don't want to be questioned for any bullshit that you have for me, okay? Just no. 100% no. I actually 100% disapprove of how you go treating your kids, because some of it can relate to abuse and some other shit these days, and believe me, I know what it's like to have someone that's actually depressed and wants to kill themselves. 100%. I mean, Milky plays as like a freaking teenager, and her her parents are like freaking snooping on what she does on the internet. I mean, come on, online dating should be fine for kids to do. I mean, well, not actual kids, but teens to be more precise on the age. Even adults do it. Adults do online dating, and you're saying Milky Plays couldn't do it. Come on. She was dating like one of the nicest people, and that would be me. Me, by the way. And yeah, I know her parents may or may not comment on about this, but they will know that I'm sane enough to know about this shit, even though I'm 16, and that makes me 1,000 more times smarter than anyone else, so in that matter of base talk. Even I have to consent to know about this. Okay, I know I am probably too smart for a freaking teenager, and I act more mature than a normal teenager in some ways, but come on. You act less mature than an adult if you're snooping on your own kids' devices. Whether you question what they do or not. Okay. Believe me, it's never okay to snoop like that. I mean, if you're gonna snoop at something, make sure you're catching them in the act of doing something like watching, oh, I don't know, frickin' hentai. I mean, I like hentai personally. I watch hentai occasionally. It's fucking good. but that does not, you know, put me in the way others get when they watch that type of stuff. I don't get put in that way. Okay. I never feel all that way, and believe me, I would rather not. So don't go trying to ask for my address and trying to rate me or anything, because I will not allow that. My mom does not allow me to share my address here. Okay, if you're gonna share an email address for flirting, that's one thing, but sharing house addresses, no. Never allowing my house address to get shared. I'm never allowing that. Hopefully once this virus stuff is over, we can do like a fan meetup. You know, if wanted. I mean, I really want to meet you all in real life. So yeah, I know you better. I mean, I can watch your videos to know what you look like, but come on, I want to know you better than the internet, because the internet makes things look unbelievable these days, and you most likely be edited. We still like did something you actually didn't. I'm trying to be aware of that, so you know, I don't hate what you do on the internet, don't worry. I mean, I hate what some people do on the internet, but that's because there's reasons to it, and I'm a holy person. Oh, God. Oh. But yeah. Just, yeah. No. No snooping on your kids' devices. I mean, I know it's sort of the law to monitor your children, but snooping? Really? That's the thing you resort to? I know I'm gonna share the stream with Milky Plays, and I have her skip to the specific timestamp of when I start ranting about this, but, that's if I ever talk with her, or again, that is. And if I ever do, I'm gonna send her the link to this stream, and she's gonna see my rant on this. She's gonna hear what I have to say. Believe me. I 100% disapprove of all of it. All the shit you're playing. In here, I do not approve of any type of toxic behavior like that. It's almost as unholy as cyberbullying. For those of you curious, I mean, I watch hentai personally, and I'm actually told to stay away from that stuff, but I don't listen. I gotta watch my hentai. I gotta watch my hentai, and I actually enjoy it. So I do apologize for mentioning this. I do apologize in advance. I'm about to scream at that for my lungs because I found the freaking cursed disc. I hate that. I hate when I find that. That man. Music discs are cursed. And I'm not gonna tell you why, but anyway. That'll be a story for a different time. I should tell you that. And type stuff later. In the future. When you're more ready to know about it. Because I don't want you knowing about things too soon. Believe it or not, 'cause, you know, I care about how holy you are in life, non-religiously and religiously. Yeah, in every sense. Even if it makes me look like an asshole. I do apologize for swearing. I need to stop. Oh, hello, Star Knight. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. How's it going? Okay, maybe they weren't interested because I didn't. I mean, I asked how they were doing, and I asked how people are doing, and then they just leave. How rude! So completely rude of you. You do that. I disapprove of you just leaving the stream after I ask how you're doing. I'm not asking what you're doing. I'm asking how are you. So take me to mean by how's it going. I'm not trying to act creepy. In any sense, but not, and even if I did, it wouldn't be intentional. FYI on that. But I don't mean to sound creepy when I greet you in the stream. And yes, I do sound. I can tend to get nervous. Okay. I rarely socialize with others. It's very rare for me to socialize on the internet these days, and the live streams are the only way you can truly communicate. Okay. Don't judge. Don't judge me for this. Oh, damn it. I have two. Oh wait, never mind. I had the two cursed discs. Two creepy discs. I got the discs. The music disc. I'm not trying to say the D word. I'm not trying to sound like that. I just, you know, I can totally be cringy. Please cringe at me. If you really wish. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what to say anymore. Cobblestone I have? Where's my cobblestone? It's actually here. Let's see. Too much iron. I don't plan on doing anything with pumpkin seeds. There we go. Yeah. Snooping on your kids' devices are not a-okay. It's not a thing that needs to be done. It's an action that needs to be taken. It's very unnecessary and rude to snoop on others. Kid or whether it's your kid you're snooping on or no, it's not a thing. It should be happening. It just makes it look bad. It makes you ruin your reputation. You get exposed. Believe me, and I have exposed Milky Place's parents on this all the way. I'm a dick. They can call me an asshole about it. I'm not gonna give a shit. I mean, it's gonna be my own fault for that, but no, I don't really care. I could care way less about this type of thing. But, you know. How it is. As parents these days, I'm sure, for the majority of you out there that love their parents, I mean, they're probably like, hey, what are you doing? And you're like, I'm watching hentai, and they're just question you and probably take away your device. And believe me, that's just stupid. It's stupid. I mean, you can ask what your kids are doing on the internet, but you don't go snooping on their devices. It's just not a thing that needs to be a thing the majority of the time, and I disapprove of it 100% of the time. I truly do. I feel bad for those of you that have experienced that, and personally, yourselves. I mean, I haven't been exposed to anything. I mean, I've been caught talking to Milky Place, and then I got embarrassed. I got embarrassed after getting caught. During that conversation with Milky Place, it's like, are you snooping? You know, that was at school too. That was like before the bell rang for class to start. So, FYI, that's a different reason. And yeah, it's never okay. I don't regret telling you that type of fact. I never really give a shit about whether or not expose people for this type of crap. Because I'll expose who I want, and you expose who you want. You can't judge. I'm not trying to be a stinking meanie or anything, but I'm telling you like it is. Never snoop. Unless it's for the right reasons. Okay, I'm not gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna just frickin' do the R word. You should know what R word I'm talking about if you're thinking about inappropriate things. Okay. So I will not say the word, but, you know, that's just how things are. It's like, someone the holy water. You know, it really disappoints me. When such things happen, it's like the worst type of thing in life to go through. And believe me, I've never experienced it in my life. I mean, maybe my parents have, but I don't know. But then again, I would never know. Jack crap about that. I do apologize if your name is Jack. I'm not trying to insult you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe your name is Jack, and you know, I don't want you memeing that. Don't joke around like that, please. Don't. If you do, I'm gonna be mad. Fuck. Aaron. Am I getting creeped out or something? Fuck. I heard something creepy. Where's the creepiness? I don't know. That's the creepy root. I am getting creeped out. Really? you little shit. But yeah, it's literally like the dumbest thing to just get exposed on the internet. Yeah, I do apologize for my endless rants, but yeah, my point is, Milky was just looking for a freaking boyfriend, and she chose me. Okay, she can do whatever the hell she wants. So in her defense, she had her reasons. No one is really accepting her in real life from what I've known about. I know her parents probably disapprove of her online dating people that she doesn't really know IRL, which I understand. But come on, like snooping on your people's devices just to get them in trouble for what they're doing on the internet. Really, is that really the game you're playing here? Like, come on. Be nice to your kids. Let them do whatever the hell they want. If they can't find a boyfriend in real life, then let them do that thing that Milky Plays did. Or I don't want to criticize parents, and I'm not a parent, so. You know, I'm sick and tired of people doing bad things. Like, there's nothing against people having their reasons for it, but come on. The wrong ones. You know. I'm gonna stop ranting for the moment. It's really bugging my throat. Explaining all of it. But, yeah, ranting can really give you a pain in the throat. It really hurts. Hurts like hell. But yeah, once you figure out a rant that you actually like, let me know what rant you liked out of that list. Oh god. Relationship rants are never good. Ones to speak of. Probably not the best ones to talk about. FYI. Yeah. You probably got my point. At this point, I was repeating the same point in different ways. I have a habit of rambling on and on about the same shit. I need to seriously stop. I don't know. Actually, I'm broken. Not the way you're thinking, but, you can probably imagine what I mean. I don't want to discuss it. I don't want to discuss that. Do I have any gold ore? Yes, I do. Good. But yeah. I don't really find it enjoyable to rant about something or another that really isn't that, you know, necessary. Please tell me if I'm wrong about some of this. Please tell me your thoughts, because I'd really love to hear it. Hear what you think about this, sort of thing. I'm not snooping on children's devices should literally be against the law, unless kid gives permission to do so. I mean, kids should have some laws. and actually involves them giving out the orders or something, if you know what I mean. You know, just things don't hit the fan. I'm not saying it's gonna be a good idea if you did do that, but at least be a little better if life was that way. Yeah. I really don't know what to say about that. Fuck. For me. Damn it. Okay, I broke the right block. How the fuck did I do that? God. It's like I'm a mining god. Down here or something, I don't know. I'm not trying to be deluded. But, you know, that's shocking. But, yeah. I am starting to invite loads of people. New people just come in every day. It's actually awesome. I love it. I love it when new people come in, because talking to the same old people I talked to for like a long time. And over the years, man, I can actually rant about that. I'm not saying all of you are old friends or some shit. Which, I don't know. Maybe I do consider you that way, I don't know. I will never tell you. Do not threaten to summon the FBI for that type of reason. I will not. You know, the argument ender will have things to say to you about that. If you did. That's the thing. Okay. But yeah, I actually really be grateful if you supported my Patreon, like all of you. No, it's sort of a bad time, but I just appreciate it a lot. Even now, I'd appreciate it. I know, sort of most likely asking, you know, discussing Patreon at a bad time. Hello, Gamer Fan Bomb. How's it going? No, I have not. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. You can ask that. It's fine. I get your curiosity. Alright, I'm now back. Sorry about that interruption. Okay, I have actually come up with something to rant on. Um, please note that this relates to the virus. I'm not gonna say the name of the virus because I don't want anything bad happening to my channel. But, people have been making jokes about the virus, and honestly, it's really stupid. Like, it's a bad thing, and you should not be making jokes out of bad things on anyone. Stay positive, but making jokes out of a bad thing, no. Not the way to stay positive in any sense. I actually disproved that. Okay. Now, do not ask why, because there is a buttload of reasons why, and it should be the most obvious thing to look at. Please do your research. I know for a fact that people make jokes out of bad things. I've been on the internet long enough to know what the hell happens when you make jokes about bad things, and there's usually consequences for it. There usually is. And I don't know the consequences for it, but making jokes out of bad things or some shit, it's literally stupid. If you're doing that, you're most likely an asshole. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm just saying you're most likely an asshole. Okay. I'm technically, like, no offense, but and I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I'm gonna be rude and call you an asshole. Oh god. It's a very bad thing to talk about there. Yeah. I know you want to stay as a normal person, not go psycho, like I can. And actually do myself. I actually go psycho sometimes when I'm talking about cyberbullying, but that's different. Because I have the right to do it. No, when there's bad things happening, you actually have no right to do that. Those types of jokes. Like, seriously, I don't joke around about bad things, which is technically why you can see why I don't like it. And sure, I can see why you'd want to, but I don't see why you have to. So, yeah, I'm gonna need a full-on explanation about that on your end here, because I don't know. I really, really don't. I could be an asshole. Myself, I don't know. You never know. Person that's calling people assholes could be an asshole themselves. Do not trust anyone when it comes to that type of situation. Oh god, I'm probably a fucker for saying that. They're gonna hate me. But yeah, people were mentioning that Jello bug got banned. I'm going back to the Jello bug talk again. I actually wasn't finished about that. Now, I actually have a theory about Jello bug. Now, I know you're probably thinking you're gonna assume the wrong thing here. And it's most likely going to relate to some of the things I've experienced, I know, but I just want to think about this through the way I've experienced things. So I'm just warning you now, if you don't want to hear it, then please leave. But the thing about Jello Bug is that they were a dirty-minded person that was making bad gotcha content, which was actually inappropriate to be more exact on how bad it was. I know I've already mentioned this, but here's the thing. I know someone that actually did Dirty Mind and did things in the gotcha community myself, and that was actually personal stuff, which I know you're probably thinking that I'm lying, and in which case I am not lying. I am actually stating the facts of everything at this point. Which, believe me, I know what it's like to be an asshole, and I've actually said some inappropriate things in my time, but that's not because I was doing anything stupid, though, if I'm being honest. So, anyway, now, if you consider the fact that I've mentioned Yumi being Lulu Plays 34, you would actually know that how bad things are out there, and you'd actually know what I've experienced, more than likely. But, yeah, I'm actually theorizing that Yumi and Jellobug are the same person now. Yes, I know, I'm probably gonna assume the wrong thing, I don't know. I could always be wrong. And if I am, then I do apologize in advance. Do not go frickin' false reporting me for nothing. It's not my fault people were talking dirty-mindedly in the chat. As I'm technically touching the chat with the cursor, because I have that type of thing. I mean, it doesn't fully touch, you know, I think you know what I mean. I need to stop being cringy like that. But, yeah, I could literally just be wrong about anything. I can literally just be a total asshole about everything here. Do not judge why I want to do that, for I do not know myself. You're probably wondering, where's the proof that the game freezes? I will actually show you that after I'm done taking care of the ore of this iron and smelting the sand that I have on in my hotbar. Because I can actually prove it, well, in the stream, and then, yeah. Because there's actually some explanation behind this, and, I don't know. Okay, now, I should probably not speak like that. That was actually cringe. I cringed at my own words. Okay. And I don't know why. I find myself so cringy. I just find myself cringy these days. True fact, I actually cringe whenever someone watches one of my videos with their device's sound on. I cringe at hearing my own voice. It's actually really cringy. When you listen to yourself, it's like, oh god, I made cringe. I made myself sound like cringe. Like a cringy person. God, I'm not. I know I'm joking about something funny. It's probably hilarious. I think it can be hilarious sometimes. Just like that. Okay, I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm not even gonna bring up the meme that I posted on Instagram. Oh, God. For that one was probably one of the more cringier things I've done. I am a horrible person for that. Oh god. Oof. Oof. Oh, I can actually die at this point. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. You've heard my theory about who Jellobug actually is. And I swear, if I'm right, Yumi is gonna be screwed. I probably most likely exposed her again. And then the fact, I don't know. I mean, I could be a dumbass about it 100% of the time. Which, believe me, I can be a dumbass. I know what it's like to be a dumbass. And being a dumbass just means you're a dumbass. Technically. He's speaking anyway. Okay, I need to stop trying to work out accents here. Damn it. I am a dumbass for that. I swear I'm getting many likes on one fucking meme post I fucking made. Oh god. It was actually a worthy meme to post though. I had to post it for no reason. I felt like doing it. I most likely was an asshole. I don't know. I'm most likely an asshole for this type of thing. These days, I don't know. You can blame me if you want, for being the way I am, but then again, I don't think giving anyone else to blame, except for myself. So live with that. Now, if I'm being honest, I think my YouTube channel is more dead than my Instagram account. If I'm being honest. I know you're probably thinking, what the hell? Oh, how the fuck? Are you gonna get away with that? Well, I can actually explain. Let me just explain why I think that. My Instagram account has over 2,000 followers, while my YouTube channel has over 500 subscribers. So, yeah, I think it's meant to be the other way around. In my opinion, don't judge. I'm not complaining about the sub count, okay? I'm just telling you like it is. You can actually check my Instagram. I believe I have a link to it in my About tab for my channel. Yeah, I do. Good. So yeah, you can actually check that out. And you'll know exactly what I mean. But believe me, I have like tons of things I could say about Jellybug. Loads of false reporting, loads of alt accounts used for those false reports. It's drama left and right when it comes to Jellybug Studios, I swear. To God. I could rant all day about that if I really had to. I really wanted to rant on someone. It'd be Jellybug and how bad she is. I'm calling her she because I am actually willing to guess that Jellybug and Yumi are now the same person. You could have if I'm right about who you terminated, I'm actually gonna be happy because you know, like I said, relationship things happened, and you know, that drama was not the best. It's never the best thing to go through. I mean, as soon as I heard that Milky Place broke up with me, I was like, I'm heartbroken. But hey, I will move on from that. Unless I can't. I don't know. Sometimes my brain does not want me to, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life now. But technically speaking, my life is my own. It's sort of like my own thing to shape. So I will shape life however I want. At least my own, not everyone else's, because I don't want to be an asshole and be like, this is how you should live your life. I don't want to be a dick. Because if you're an asshole or a dick or whatever, you know, okay, I should probably stop using the D word. I have a serious habit of swearing. I do apologize in advance for all the swearing I do. I mean, I'm not gonna even go into weird shit talk. I don't even know if you want me to use a different voice when I'm making my videos anymore. I don't know. I don't know what you want. I don't know how I'm gonna revive my channel. I don't know how I'm gonna revive my YouTube channel from the dead. I mean, it's like all it is a freaking video archiving area, and it's bullshit. It's bullshit. I hate it. I know you're probably gonna ask, what the hell do you mean by this? You stupid asshole. Oh god, I could actually explain that quite well, but I don't wanna. Do I need to? Do I need to start speaking in a different language whenever I do my intros and outros or something? Maybe I should start doing that. Tomorrow I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna try it. See if that will help anything. If not, I'm gonna be disappointed. And I don't joke around when I say that. Take that seriously. 100%. Okay. I don't even know what language I'm gonna use. I mean, I can sort of speak other languages like Russian and Japanese. I can use some greetings. You know, that's all I know. Those languages. God damn it! I'm a freaking idiot. I'm probably a weeb. Or do you? No, I'm not. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know how I'm gonna explain myself. But you know, I'll still do a different voice whenever I speaking a different language. If that's what you want. And if it is, I will actually be shocked. If it is, because usually people start changing themselves like that. Things usually never end well. Like this sand trap. Okay, wait, let's misplace it. Let me show you what I mean. By like the sand trap. It just falls down like that. Things just fall down like that. That's how fast things go. Whenever such things are involved. Well, I'm gonna plant a torch here and make the sand fall, but nope. The sand was like, no, that's disinfective. Actually, since I know that if I just play Minecraft like normal and I don't need to deal with this stuff, deal with the shenanigans I was, I can go back to my main PlayStation account where I did everything else before. If that's what you want, I don't know. I don't know what you think about this new account. I mean, I only have one account that has Plus membership, so I'm not trying to advertise or anything, but yeah, you know, I need to expand myself a little more. But yeah, like I said, I made a frickin' Patreon account. I haven't posted anything on there or yet, but I do plan on posting on there soon. I don't know when, but I will post on there whenever I can. Really, please note that I hate crappy at posting, and when I time things. So, but you know, I do plan on such. Yeah, um, yeah. I know, I've been sort of quiet, I've been looking at shit that you need not know. Why did I do that? Put myself right, put it right there. I know some of you are probably gonna just question my channel name, which, believe me, I don't know why. If you do, I don't even know how I'm gonna answer that, but anyway. Now I will show you what I mean by the game freezes up whenever I want to do something here. So I'm gonna click this. Okay, what the hell? Wait, yeah. See, see, see the problem? I can't do anything. Even if I don't touch anything for a few seconds. I don't know if it's lag or what, but I am exposing this. This is actually evidence that I don't have an overheated console because I have it off during the nighttime. And I'm sleeping. Unless I'm finishing something up. That is, but otherwise I don't. But yeah, there is a pure problem with this. Hopefully this gets to be fixed later on. Microsoft or Mojang, depending on which one, I don't know which one fixes this type of issue. Whichever one does, please fix this, because this is fucking annoying. I will end the stream here just so you don't need to stare at this for too long. I'm just telling you like it is. So, I will see you all on the next one. Goodbye. I suppose. I don't know.